Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. Pisces, welcome back. Let's dive in. Let's get you an oracle to get you going for Pisces messages, people, and placements from their spirit team. Phoenix. Summoned, your flesh rises from the ashes and into the expansive flame of your soul. So you could feel like you're kind of like shedding away things that aren't yours. Let's see. Rebirth. Wow. You could have let go of people, places. This could be so it balances. Maybe there was a lack of reciprocity, but this could be so that there's more balance in your life, more better health in your life, or something to do with work. Phoenix is the ultimate expression of life, death, and rebirth. She allows self-destruction to take hold, tearing apart the old so that a new, more enlightened being can take shape. You see the intelligent process of life and death in the cycle all the time. One season sheds to another, one day drifts into the past and allows a new one to enter the present. The bush love loses one brilliant bloom so that a new rose can flourish. Phoenix is lighting a blaze in your life. You are about to embark on a fresh journey, but before you can welcome the new you, you must be willing to shed something old. Do not consider this process to be a sacrifice. Instead, consider it to be a trade-in or an upgrade rather than a loss, for what you receive in return will be much improved from what you have now. Even if you are happy with your current situation, pulling this card is a sign that there are bigger, better things just over the horizon. Additionally, Phoenix represents a breakthrough or significant change in circumstances. What you've inquired about today is nearly at its end. In this way, Phoenix represents a hope for a new beginning. You may be the lucky receiver of a financial windfall, suddenly finding a solution to a long-term problem, or move past troubles in a relationship. Be at peace, for all soon will be well. So you could be letting go or shedding or expanding in a lot of ways. This could be to bring you into deeper empowerment. Pisces, messages for Pisces people and placements. Ego, vanity, pride. You could be reflecting on yourself a lot. Sun, empowerment, strength. Coming out of some kind of darkness. There's some kind of spark or renewal here. Oh. This could be divinely guided, or maybe is resulting from a shakeup in the past. Pisces. You could be needing to pay attention to your dreams. There could be something about a connection here, a relationship here that might have had messages like associated in your dreams. Like, for example, if you dreamt of a roller coaster, maybe that's how you felt within a relationship, and maybe that's a truth that you can hone or use for clarity. There could be some kind of confusion going on with you as well during a change in your life. Pisces. Toxicity. Yeah, you could be like, this could be like a nightmare even. Pisces. Epiphany. You could be reflecting on ways you might have neglected self-care. You could be connecting with all of creation much more so than you might have in the past. You could be doing inner child work, Pisces. Yeah, there's something about a comfort zone in your relationships that you need to break free from. There's a rebirth in your home, or like maybe you're like redecorating or rejuvenating a home or changing things around. Someone could be watching you doing this. Yeah, there's someone distant from you watching this, maybe. Yeah, wow. Spy inspecting. Reunion. Somebody could be watching you because they want to know if you want to get together with them. All right, you could have made a judgment call on this. This could be a Scorpio. I feel like you're letting go of something. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, divine timing. I feel like you're being supported by maybe feminine ancestors. Let's get you some extra messages for Pisces energies. Oh. Lucosa, similar energy to somebody else who, Capricorn. They had this in the past position as well. So you could have Capricorn placements for dealing with one. That could be relevant. Your work life could be relevant. Pisces energies. Yellowing. Interesting. Tell you more. Pisces. You could be having a guide. Like you could be connecting with your guides or praying every day with your guides. That could be really helping you to heal something. I feel like you have spirit animals as well. Like you could work with like the wolf spirit animal, or more just pay attention to whatever animals have an appearing. Let's see. Mm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You could be seeing 111 a lot. You could feel this like anticipatory energy as well. Aging, transitioning, and warning. Indicating transition, yellowing leads us into the next phase of our alchemical work. And vision, yeah, this could be the change because there's yellow on this change as well. Oh, you can't even see it. Oops. You can see. Hope that helped. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Envision the yellowing as pages of a beloved novel or the ochre blanket of leaves and fall. So there's like a real richness here, right? A real enjoyment of that rich yellow color. The color seeps out to signify the beginning of the end, a return to zero, even a deep bruise. And zero is an interesting concept. I think it comes from South America. Even a deep bruise finds a yellow tint as it reaches its final phases of healing. So that makes sense. We have, as I'm filming this, I believe Moon is sextiling Chiron. In contrast, yellow can be the marker of a long-awaited growth, as seen in the first rays of the sun or the cheer of Forsythia in February. Whatever its message, I mean, there is no ending or beginning, right? So it's kind of like the snake infinity symbol. Yellowing tells the truth. It leads us forward, like the vibrant canary in the mine. Warning of what's to come, take heed. The transition is here, whether by walk or bile. By yolk or bile. So maybe you're eating eggs or you're kind of looking for a rich protein or something. Yeah, you could feel also pay attention to your instincts or your intuition if there's something that you're grossed out at. How to respond is up to you. It's likely you already know. Go deeper. Look at Terry O'Neill's photographs of David Bowie, 1974, to ponder transition as teacher. So maybe you need to just kind of like throw yourself in the fire a little bit with that Phoenix card. Yellow rides a fine line in art. The color is often interpreted as cheeriness, covering turmoil, as seen in the late paintings of Van Gogh. So maybe you feel like something is close to an end or you're ending something. Imagine a rainbow with no yellow. The colors remain static, disconnected. The gift of yellow is the bridging of all phases, the full expression of life's spectrum. Okay, what else do we get? We got antimony. You could be looking for like like you could be like timeline jumping or like looking for like a different opportunity, like a different reality. Let's see, Stebus. Letting go of a lot. This could be in work, home, family. Wildness, fierceness, and hunger. So you're like returning back to like the present moment, abundance. You're kind of more animalistic nature. Who else was getting like animal? I think somebody else pulled animal yesterday. I think it was yesterday. In medieval times, antimony became known as the gray wolf of alchemy. This was due to the metalloid's unpredictable qualities and its ability to eat away at metals in the lab. So maybe there's something transforming, like complete, like werewolf, like kind of like confirmation. There could be something like a primal force awakening. Gold is one of the few materials to withstand contact with it. For these reasons, this card must be read with delicacy, so gold can represent maybe the soul. On one hand, it represents the wild and free spirit that longs to express itself in the world. On the other hand, it represents a fierceness that can turn destructive or corrosive at the drop of a hat. The message here is clear. Channel the gray wolf's energy towards creativity. Challenge it. That's funny. Challenge it to come out from the shadows and express itself. So you could be facing your fears. Embark on the creative project or adventure that calls to you rather than focusing on why you can't. Once you begin, don't quit. The gray wolf responds to respect, not repression. Interesting. There's definitely some kind of opportunity that's coming for you. Go deeper. Read The Women Who Run Wild with Wolves by Clarissa Pinkola Estes. Isn't there like Dancing with Wolves? Maybe that has something to do with something here. To ponder, corrosion as medicine. Another interpretation of this material is that something is eating away or wearing away at the situation or person, let the possibility open to a deeper revelation. Like many of the alchemy cards, the gray wolf can most easily be felt through the lab of the human body, dance, run, shake, or breathe. So that could be really good, especially if you feel like energy, like stagnant energy, and you need to clear it, or you need to like, it's kind of like giving like Pokemon, like when they level up, when there's like, I don't know much about Pokemon, but I feel like I'm seeing like a transition, like from like a little Pokemon to like a bigger Pokemon. I don't know. She could be shedding away at an old frame or an old mindset or something like that. I mean, this could be a time of shedding, which kind of makes sense with the astrology. All right, let's see, Pisces. Let's get you actions. Pisces advice, messages, guidance for our Pisces energies. Actually, let's roll these. Pisces. I've been using these dice and I love them. So, Pisces, where'd that go? 2. Yeah, this is like could be a financial opportunity heading for you. You could be even worried about something. Something might have been pulling at your attention or energy away from this. You could be having epiphanies regarding like a change in like who you fundamentally, your foundations, or who you think you are. All right, what's the actions advised for the highest timeline for Pisces? change, death here. So there's a change, definitely. There could be like a masculine fire sign you're leaving behind. Play more, Pisces. There's something about going with nature, like not against nature, will be important. Maybe they want you to tune into your body more so, especially with this Ace of Pentacles, this money opportunity headed towards you. So there's something about rebirthing after some period of challenge or trouble or burning away. But you need to do this regardless. You need to shed the old, and that could include people, that could include all sorts of things that just weren't genuine or something like that. And you need to move towards this new beginning here with this Ace of Pentacles as part of this change. So interesting energy. Hangman on the bottom. You might have had to take like a pause to like reevaluate some things as well. Pisces energies. Oh. Reaper. Well, if that ain't clear cut. Clear cut. Okay, I'll stop. Maybe it's important that you enjoy this process as well, if you can. If you can lean into humor. Ending, sudden change, unhealthy attachments. For the birth of something new to manifest, the death of something holding you back is inevitable. This could be in your dating life, romantic life, creative projects. You could be like up-leveling in your creativity as well, or gifts or talents, abilities, your soul, your connection to your soul. You can see that little star. I love that little golden star at the end of that site. Let me bring it up. So there's something that's like really serendipitous maybe about this, or enlightening about this as well. Yeah, enlightening. We have the beautiful light here. So you have support definitely from like spirit team. I might read this card for you guys. But let's see. Your higher self chose this card because sometimes life is cruel and doesn't give you time to prepare for the end of something meaningful. Even if you saw the signs and knew it was coming, it could still feel like an unexpected shock when you reach the end of a road. Perhaps your desire to hold on too tight to what was leaving you is why Reaper has made its way to you. It's doing the heavy lifting because the universe knows this wasn't a choice you might have made for yourself. You could still be stuck in a situation that brings you harm had Reaper not stepped in on your behalf. It may not seem like it, but this card appears in your spread represents the beginning of a much better life. You may pray for something, set intentions, do spells, hoping the magnificent dream drops in your lap, but big dreams require big changes, and you must become the person you can achieve the dreams goals you want. So maybe you're working with deities, or you're like maybe assuming the form of certain deities, or like working really closely. Their aura, their field is merging with yours type vibe. This kind of growth can require you to get rid of in your life of anything that has held you back, and while the circumstances may be unpleasant, the results bring you one step closer to the goals that are patiently waiting for you to evolve so that you can have everything you need to ensure success. If you find yourself facing the end of a relationship or situation, know that this is an unhealthy attachment that does not support the person you are becoming. If you have received this card without about the future of an outcome, it's confirmation that your time in this situation is coming to an end. If you have pulled this card along with Haunted House, choosing to stay in your situation brings you much grief and despair. This could be a relationship. This could be a Sagittarius energy, or something about like expanding or learning as well. Shape-shifting is on the bottom, so take that as you will. Transformation is not the loss of what once was. It is the evolution of a more powerful self. Let's see what 35 says. Adaptability, transformation, and evolution. Your higher self chose this card because you're evolving, my dear, and this card is confirmation that all your hard work and challenges are worth it. You are beginning to see what all your recent hardships have been for and how they have shaped you into the person you're now becoming. It's never easy to experience loss or setbacks, but at least you can take comfort in knowing that they are in prep for your developing greatness. I also wanted to hear gifts. Your recent circumstances have made you more wise and practical and better prepared and able to manage tough situations. Your level of what's possible and what you're capable of dealing with should be expanded now, and you can enjoy the additional layers of complexity, which only give you more interest and experience. Hold your head high and step fully into this new expanded reality. Rather than complaining about what you've lost, shift your focus on celebrating what you have gained. Pat yourself for making it through, then begin imagining what you can do now that you have less baggage weighing you down. Beautiful. This could be like coming into more power as well. Let's get you juicy messages. Pisces people and placements, messages for Pisces at this time from their spirit team, ancestors. Hearing the word Jezebel, I don't know, maybe you were dealing with the Jezebel, or there's something about like, I don't know, different cultures here. Okay. Let's see. This could be like metaphorical though. Let's see. Maybe different values. Pisces, messages from their spirit team. Oh. Guardians and guides for Pisces energies, messages for Pisces. Oh my god, that's so many. What fell on the ground? Leaving relationship for you. So maybe somebody's leaving a relationship for you, or somebody wants to do this. This could be somebody who's like, I feel like this is ending. I feel like this is something that's leaving your life. You could be having epiphanies about this. We have they were never emotionally available, right? These could be people, yeah, like duh, right? Stop being afraid. Live your true potentials in the future position. We have let good things come in. So you want to get into that energy of that tune. You want to tune yourself like a instrument to the frequency that of your your manifestation. God is getting someone out of your way. Someone else got this as well. Silence is the best answer. We have it is safe to disconnect from anyone at any time to recenter your thoughts and vibrations. I love that. Don't let past drag you into illusion. They went against someone pure. Go with the change. We saw that change in the future as well. Only ugly people hate. So you could have been dealing with jealous people. Maybe you're transmitting that, and these people are leaving your life right now. These could be people that tried to tempt you as well. You can see that apple right there. So maybe had you fell for it, you would be on the receiving end of this scythe. So maybe these people had to leave, right? Don't be afraid to start over. We have keep distance from them. We have more cautious. So you could be learning skills of discernment, protection. It's kind of like the deer in the forest needs to learn and understand how to utilize its senses to sense oncoming prey or predator. Predator. You could be a hunter. Maybe you're not maybe if you're not, like, don't see yourself as a victim, but you could be like a predator. Like, you could be assuming more of that primality to lead you towards your desired outcome or goals, or like a portal of some sort. Like, you could be stepping into more of your animalistic, like maybe you're working with a certain spirit animal, or the spirit animal is working with you and lending some of its qualities to you. um, hmm hmm Maybe you're seeing bats. I'm getting bats in my head. I don't know why. Bats, like transformation. I don't know. Bats. I mean, bats kind of defy the odds if you think. They're kind of like a. Or there's something about flying creatures, like birds in general, just something flying as well. Truth equals immortality. So maybe there's a certain like spirit bird that's like always like, maybe there's a bird near you or something. Truth equals immortality. You are immortal, and that's the truth, right? This could be something that your spirit team is working with you about, your spirit guides as well. Keep your eye on what you want, nothing else. So keep your eye focused on what you want. You could realize you're like the master of your reality at this time as well. Okay, sorry, I had to fix the fan. Obsessed. People could be obsessed. Sexually freaky. We have practical spending, so that could be useful. That Ace of Pentacles. Stay focused on this golden opportunity, this growth, this greenery, this golden kind of this opening through the chaos and confusion. Right? Someone could have tried to like blocked this out of your view or something. Being guided to the right community. Beautiful. You'll be guided to the right people. Noticing your intuitive knowing. So these people will notice that. You choose balance. So that's nice. You could have been dealing with somebody who was trying to throw you off balance. If you don't agree on a lot of things with someone, detach. Respect yourself. You need to stay in your own reality, right? They are trying to sell you something, or they were. Don't get stuck into the same bullshit over and over again. Shift in perspective frees you. We saw the hangman, right? Wait, says God. You could have had to recalibrate. Recognition is liberation. Awareness melts away problems. It also solves karma. That's what Nadia Shah said on her video today, actually. If you check out her latest video on astrology, the transits right now, wants to defame your character. This person could have tried to like block people from seeing how talented you were, or like your growth or something, reaction baiting you. Don't give them your energy. These people could have tried to set you up to make you look a certain way. Bad deal. We have you never let them affect you. Heart. So stay connected to your heart and to God and love. They feel guilty. We have ostrich. So maybe you're working with the ostrich spirit animal. Fast more. Or you could also be going faster. Like maybe you're not slowing down. Like maybe you're in a slow down phase and you're picking up speed. Or there could be something about fasting and clearing and purifying your energy, and you'll naturally feel more energetic as well. Let's see. Because you see through it, their behavior will be why you're successful. So this perception, this tapping into intuitive knowing to see the way. You can see how she's staring at me this entire reading. She's like, she can see through your mask, right? She's taking off her own mask and she can see your mask, right? That could be you. So hope you enjoyed this quick little reading. Thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.